sponsors. I'm Sanjeev from WEECE Media, and we are here at Startup Mahakumbh. And we are greatly honored to have Professor Anirbid Sircar from School of Energy Technology and Dr. Bhawanisingh Desai from Pandit Deendayal Energy University. And I would like to understand from them about the growth plan and the products and their introduction to Mahakumbh.
Okay. So I am Dr. Bhawanisingh Desai. I am the Dean of Research of the university, and I look after all the research portfolio, the intellectual property of the university. Now, our university is mainly energy-focused university, in which what we are feeling is that there should be a very good bondage between the industry and the student. And to bridge this gap, we have started a pact or tie-up with industry, government, and academic institute coming together and establishing nearly 24 centers of excellence and an innovation and incubation center and a DST Tech mentorship program. So this is the entire spectrum of the support system that we are giving. So what we have here is we have each of the domain-specific centers tied up with the industry. For example, the first one is tied up with the Maruti Suzuki. The second one, which is the semiconductor back packaging, is tied up with the Micron USA. This one is also a 45 megawatt solar panel manufacturing line. It's a fully functional line inside the campus, which is we have an OEM partner, which is Contender Solar. Now, the whole idea is that to bring industry inside a campus so that by students, they have little inhibition to go and touch or they are on the job ready. So this is the vision with which we are working. So our main focus is, earlier it was from hydrocarbons, we are now into all sort of energy spectrum.
My name is Professor Anirbid Sircar, and I am the director of the School of Energy Technology. Under this school, we have several energy verticals, including petroleum, chemical, electrical, biotechnology, and also we nurture solar, and we also mentor physics and chemistry. So it's a big school. As far as the startup and technology is concerned, there are three sectors here. One is the research and development sector, which is looked after by Professor Bhawanisingh Desai, and the other end is the innovation and incubation center. Between this, there is a bridge, which is called the technology enabling center. And I am mentoring this technology enabling center as a second hat, which I am wearing. And this is funded by DST, and DST is monitoring that how in Gujrat and other states, this technology from the grassroots level is picked and the technology readiness level is improved upon, and it can be brought to technology transfer, help the MSME, help the startups, and also in future these technologies, if they can be commercialized. Now we have about 19 MSMEs and industries who have shown their products, and 20 products have been mentored till date, which includes sectors from energy, especially in biodiesel and blending of biodiesel. We have water technologies where we have found a solution to make the wastewater into clean water. We are also working on technologies for potable water and drinking water, and also we are working on the biotechnology side, where we are working on this herbal tea, and also we are coming out with medicines such as sorofin tablet for problems which comes in the head. So we are working on development of technologies and upscaling of technologies in the biosector, and till now we have transferred 2 technologies to the industry, and we would like to do a technology commercialization in the near future. Today we have 19 organizations under our arm, but we will have more people abroad and also in India, because there are 22 such technology centers in India, which is mentored by DST. And I have mentored for 6 months the technologies which are there in these 22 states. And we did a lot of cross talks in order to understand how these technologies, which has a TRL, we can actually put an MRL to it and bring it to the market. So we will say that this concept, which has been brought by DST and nurtured by PDU, has come to a great shape. I think Professor Desai will now talk about more on the products which are developed in the Maruti Center, which is a joint venture with PDU. The new center which has come, which is the semiconductor, he will talk in detail, and then I can take on the solar manufacturing and redox flow battery. We see a miniature version here, how solar and wind has been hybridized and put the energy into the battery after hybridization, and how it can actually help for electrical vehicle charging. Thank you.
So that is the product you have showcased here.
Yes.
Yes.
You can talk.
So we have a center of automobile to cater the skilling for automobile sector, and in this we give full end-to-end skilling for entire spectrum of the automobile industry. So this is in tie-up with the Maruti Suzuki, Government of Gujarat, PDU. This setup is very inside our campus, and it is accessible to all students or all walk of life. Whoever wants to have, they can come. The second center is the semiconductor packaging skilling. Now, as you know, India is coming up with semiconductor industry, and lot of government push is also there to develop our own semiconductor setup. So this is the packaging side, which is known as a back end, where you take a wafer, you slice it, you pick and place it, and then you wire bond it. So these three processes are there, which are very intensive processes, and these are industry tag instruments. So these are not smaller version. They are trained as per the industry standard. So the next day after the training is that they can be directly absorbed to the industry. So this is in tie-up with Government of Gujarat, the industry and the academic. So in every center we have a common triplex model of academia, industry and government.
So there's a campus interview which happens when we should do the tie-up or handshake.
Yes, I mean there are a lot of initiatives that are happening, and government is also part of that. Government of Gujarat and the industry is also part of.
Very much informative, and we hope that all the students and the engineers and the budding engineers can take a leverage of connecting with you and then have their own startups and their own businesses. Much informed information. Thank you so much.
I'll talk about the other two centers which are photographed here and showcased. One is the 45 megawatt solar PV manufacturing, which we can see here, and we have a complete production line starting from Stinger tablet to sun simulators, and it also prepares the final product which goes for retailing. Now this production line has been taken from Italy, and we have a co-partner who sees the day-to-day activity. The objective is not only to produce this production line or get the final product, but the objective is to train the students not only from our university but across Gujrat and beyond Gujrat, which is actually will be a hub for skilling sector. The fourth one which we are showcasing here is the battery technology. Many of the people are working on lithium-based battery, which has a lifespan of 5 to 10 years. But this battery, which is based on vanadium, both the cathode and anode are based on vanadium. This battery has a lifespan of 25 years, and the product which has been created here is a hybridization of energy which is coming from the solar rooftop and also a vertical wind turbine. The energy is hybridized and the energy goes into a grid. Only some percentage, maybe 10 to 15%, comes to the battery and it is captive in the battery. The energy is used for charging two-wheelers and four-wheelers. And recently our electrical engineering department along with our Vice Chancellor, whose brainchild is all this Center of Excellence. Today we have 24 Center of Excellence. There is a backflow algorithm which has been created. So we don't use diesel during the current, when the current is off. The energy goes back into these buildings and fans and lights are charged based on the energy stored in this battery.
So it's a perfect replacement of what we had, something like DJs and all, which is pollution.
Those are gone because we are green campus, green energy. We look into the renewable energy and we are working on 6 different verticals of the renewable energy.
So how soon do you think that this is going to replace that old pollution methodology?
In the next 5 years, India will shoot up and there will be a revolution in the green technologies.
That note, I'd like to thank you so much for your time. And I definitely feel that the new technologies and the feedbacks that given by you is going to be heard by the masses, listened by the masses, and the students, budding students, they incorporate that into their daily lives.
Thank you very much. Thank you.